with your mid-September 2024 tarot and oracle card readings. We're gonna channel the energy that's coming up for the mid-month of September. I know I'm a bit late, but let's go on anyway. We'll do the general energies, your what are you bringing into this mid-month, your additional information from the tarot deck, and some oracle cards, as well as your advice from spirit. So let's go ahead and see what's coming up for you, Leo. So spirit, what is the general energies for Leo, the Leo collective, for the mid-month of September 2024? Spirit, thank you. General energy for the mid-month for Leo collective. What would they have to deal with for the mid-month, or already been dealing with? Thank you, spirit. Ooh, this wants to jump out. It's about thinking. Okay, so three cards flipped over. So let's see what they are. So the first one is listen. Okay, so you want someone to listen, or someone wants you to listen. And decision. Okay, so maybe you want to make a particular decision and you want someone to listen to you, or you someone wants you to listen to them. Okay, so that they can make some kind of decision. Maybe you could be talking about bringing some kind of balance into your life, or it could be about a Libra, or it could even be about a relationship here, because this card reminds me of Libra. So maybe someone wants to talk to you about their relationship, or you are talking to them about yours. Alright, so that's what you may be doing in the mid-month of September. We have patience, choice, and beauty. Okay, yeah, so they're talking to you about a choice that they're making, that will probably require patience. Um, mm, and it also could be that you are being patient with something that you think is beautiful, or maybe you're looking for some kind of peace here, because I'm seeing this young lady, even though it says beauty here, she's looking out at this calm water. So maybe you or this person here is making a choice about the direction of their life. Um, and they're she looks really appreciative of what she has. I'm seeing a lot of scenery here. Maybe there's someone who's waiting for something, or maybe you having some kind of patience with someone who has to make a choice about an aspect of their life. Maybe this person doesn't have high self-esteem, or maybe the self-esteem is quite low, and maybe they're trying to make themselves looking for peace and beauty within themselves. But it's some choice that they have to make here. Yeah. It says back here, worry less about making the right choice and more about being strong enough to handle any outcome. Yeah, maybe that's what you're saying to them. Maybe you might be telling them to have patience with the process, or they're telling you that. But these two people in these cards are alone, so I don't know if it's about a relationship. Maybe you are on your own and someone is saying have patience, something beautiful is going to come in. I don't know, but you're talking to someone this month about a relationship. Maybe you want somebody to listen about you wanting a relationship. I'm not sure what this is, but it's about making a choice about something. So let's see what you're bringing in. What energy is the Leo collective bringing in for the month mid-month of September 2024. What is the general energy for the Leo collective? What are they bringing in for mid-September 2024 in terms of the general energies? What are they bringing in? Thank you, Spirit. Ooh, that's quite a few. Alright, well, here we go. Insecurity. Yeah. You see insecurity and beauty here. Somebody is struggling with how they look, maybe they're talking about how they feel insecure about a relationship, but they're sharing with you some kind of, because I'm seeing this devil here poking at this person here, and this devil here keeps touching this sensitive spot that this person is trying to protect. So I don't know if it's the thoughts of this person or you, or this is some person there that's making them feel insecure, and they want you to listen about it, and maybe you are having patience with this person as they make a choice about what they want to do. So that could be it too. Okay? Yeah. Because they're supposed to grow um from this insecurity. Because this green also talks about love of self, like having love for themselves, seeing the beauty in themselves. So you also have forgiveness here. This story also talks about being different, of despite you feeling different, or because this rhino, his mom died, or her mom died, sorry, and she found a family with someone else. She always felt left out, but she found family with someone else. So maybe people around you, or around this person, um, made them feel insecure, and now they have found themselves a new family, and they are talking about this with you this month. We have impasse, we have wisdom, and we have instinct. So you're using your intuition, um, and your wisdom in order to guide yourself or this person who is feeling this insecurity. Maybe you are aware, let's say this is you. You are talking to someone about feeling insecure in a relationship, in some particular dynamic here, and there's not supposed to be, but you're practicing some kind of forgiveness of yourself for how you felt, and you're using your intuition here and your wisdom. And something also occurred to me with instinct here with these wolves. I kind of had them in mind like wolf in sheep's clothing, like seeing people for like who they are, because if this is a person attacking you, you could forgive them, in that way, because you realize that the kind of people they are is like they are insecure. You have the wisdom to see that they're insecure. Now with impasse here, let's see what this is about. Impasse. Now impasse says this path is obstructed. Reroute. So Reggie Russ is a guardian angel. One day, two friends, Clem and Craig, are dismayed to discover Reggie blocking their path through the mountains with no way to get around him. Wondering why Reggie wanted to stop them and not daring to try to pass, they take another route. Reggie then moves on, having protected Clem and Craig from a landslide ahead. Okay. So it seems as if you feel that something is blocked for you, but it's blocked for your own protection. And I think you'd be able to see that. Hmm. There's some kind of delay here. Maybe this insecurity that you had, um, you were blocked from something. And I think because this guardian angel is protecting you from going into a situation where you would be negatively impacted by this. And so maybe if something is not moving forward, it's because you're not meant to experience this. You're being protected. And I think on some level you know that. Um, you're coming in. So the general energies, let's recap on here. So the general energies are that someone is listening to you, and maybe you're talking about to them about some kind of delay that's happening in your life. Could be delay about relationships, could be delays about job. It doesn't have to be an actual relationship, but something seems unfair to you, right? And you feel there's a delay. And I think the reason why there's a delay because it's a protection from insecure people or protection from your insecurities in some way. For you, maybe to see your insecurities, to maybe for you to work on your insecurities. So you will, and I think that you're seeing that this month. But you realize why this road was blocked for you though. Whether this is your insecurities or someone else's. Let's see if we can find out more information. Spirit, can you explain what is going on here for the Leo Collective for the month of September 2024? So why is the Leo Collective being delayed or obstructed from going forward in a particular direction? Like it's like you had to wait on maybe that insecurity that you had to subside or to move away before this road could be opened up for you. Alright, let's see what this could be for you. Alright, so we have universe. So something, a cycle being complete here. You know, a new cycle being complete, maybe working on your insecurities of the past, learning from it, realizing there was delay because there was some insecurities you had in the past that you grew from. So that has come to an end. So now your path is no longer obstructed. Let's see what these two cards are. We have balance and then we have the waiting game. That's interesting. This is the Two of Wands. Justice. You know, that's funny because this Justice card, which says balance, which is the same as this balance card here, is something that would be made feel. Like maybe something was unfair to you in the past, or you felt it was unfair. You know, some road was blocked, you felt like you couldn't move forward, and you had to have a lot of patience. You had to wait on something to open, some doors to open up for you, and you had to be patient with that. So this new cycle here, you are waiting for that to happen, or you, or it's saying that there's a completion to the waiting. Yeah, there's a completion to this waiting that you have to do, because you were suffering in silence, meaning this was hard for you. You know, this is really difficult. You know, you could have felt alone. There's a lot of like, you know, feeling alone. And for maybe in the mid month of September, you can find yourself opening up to someone, you know, about something that wasn't moving forward for you. And finally, doors are being opened up. You know, you're no longer, the cycle has been, is now completed. You're no longer waiting. You're receiving justice in this situation. Okay, let's see what else we can find out. Hmm. What is this? What are you guys waiting for, really? What is the Leo Collective waiting for, spirit? Let's see if we can clarify this card with these cards with that waiting game. What are you waiting for? Spirit, what is the collective, Leo Collective? What would they, why were they in a period of waiting? Let's get some cards to see. Okay. Yes. You see? Yes. Okay. So here it says you were waiting, peace came out, right? And you can see this is also peaceful. These cards here are people that are at peace. Maybe in before with those insecurities there was not peace within, but there's some kind of acceptance, as I said here, and peace with whatever went on in the past. Yeah, and then it's like opening up your mind to something new, or being exposed to something new after this period of waiting. But you were blocked because you had to wait, not only for something to open up, but for you to feel the sense of peace, you know, to or to find peace within yourself, you know, even before the, you know, in order to make things right for yourself. For some reason, you had to find this peace and acceptance of self. You know, with this card of forgiveness, maybe you are different, somehow come off different to people in some sort of way, and they made you feel insecure, you know, about who you are, and you realize that you kind of accepted yourself for who you are, you know, with beauty here, and you realize that the choice was with you, within you, or it's up to you to make this choice, but you had to be at peace with yourself. You had to have patience with yourself in order to see who you really were and to accept yourself as you are. And I think you know that now. You know, any trickster energy coming in, you can see right through that. You know, we have success. I know there's no greater goal than love. Denial, I acknowledge my fear, but replace it with the insight of awareness. So you were in denial for a long time about who you really were, or try to push away who you really were, but now there's success. and that path that was blocked was giving you that time to see who you really were, you know. um let us now uh get the advice from Spirit. Spirit, what is your advice for the Leo Collective for the month of mid-September 2024? Thank you, Spirit. It could be that someone treated you unfairly, or you felt that some situation was unfair, and it was only unfair because, you were just different from others, and you felt some kind of insecurity about that. And doors are being opened up for you now because you see who you really are. You're accepting yourself for who you are, loving yourself, and you know, maybe having help from your ancestors. To be at peace with yourself. There's even a dove here on this card, right above her head. Let's see what comes out. What is the message? Okay. Yeah, that's interesting. We have come together. So finally, you're gonna come together with, this cycle has completed. Maybe you could have been on your own. Maybe this could be, if this is a relationship, you could have been single for a while, and maybe you're opening up to somebody about, what you went through, and you find yourself coming together. Or if this is not a relationship, maybe there's a particular thing that you wanted. If this is not you, this is someone coming towards you, and you'll finally come together and find like this kind of camaraderie, this kind of understanding with people who get you, who are in this in your maybe soul family here. There's a spark that's ignited. So if this is love, the person that you'll be opening up to, um, you know, there's some kind of, attraction here, whether it's platonic or romantic. If this is a job situation, say this is a job situation, um, it could be finding that job that you really wanted. Maybe you had insecurities about it in the past and you were unable to get it, but now that you got that, now that you've healed, now that you've seen who you really are, yeah, there are changes that are made here. We have this came out like here, like in sideways, so it's kind of not quite upright. We have rock bottom, so maybe you had experienced like almost felt like things were, like the world was against you in some kind of way. And it's all about making choices. Look again, the choice is here. You have to make a choice now. So whatever was that obstacle in the past, it's now being moved away for you to see yourself, and now you have to make that choice. You have some kind of choice to make that's coming up or come up for you in September. And then we have protected treasure in the reverse. Now in the reverse, let's see what this is in the reverse. Number 39. 39 says, oops, yeah, here we go. Do you too easily give your loyalty to those who haven't earned it? This is a time to access your personal loyalties and discern whether they are being returned in kind. Some relationships are made for convenience and some favor one side over another. Vulnerability born of fear may lead to be taken advantage of. Okay, so perhaps the imbalance in your relationships is due to a conscious choice you've made. Again, about choices. So maybe in relationships, your relationships wouldn't fear in the past because you didn't really think much of yourself. But now things are turning over, right? You're no longer blocked from getting what you want because you're making a choice now to see that value within yourself and not fall for things that or relationships or situations that no longer beneficial to you. You're making a choice. Yeah, I hope that you get that. Yeah, yeah. You have to make that choice to move away from relationships and situations that don't serve you. Yeah. This talks about imbalance in relationships here with protecting treasure. And now it's going to come to you now because things are going to make be more fair for you now because you you made a choice to love yourself, to see who you are. All right, you accept who you are. You make people, you are forming relationship with people that get you, that value you for who you are, and maybe you yourself are blocking yourself from engaging with people who don't treat you fairly. But you, it seems like you're opening up to someone this month. All right. So I hope this helped, and I hope it resonated, Leo. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Okay. Take care, Leo. Bye.